Okay, when I came into the workshop, I came with a lot of apprehensions. What are these people going to do with me? And what I already don't know. I had many ideas. Okay, so the one good thing that happened was those ideas got crystallized, and I know exactly what to do now, what to do, later on. So, as far as what I feel about the workshop, I think very intense, very intuitive, very sensual. It kind of addressed all my 5 elements. I liked the subtle way they progressed. It was not all of a sudden. I liked the way they created the environment for us to think, for us to crystallize our thoughts, for us to become explorative. What I also liked is they didn't push us to a corner. They helped us discover and unearth. I liked many pieces of it. I like Mazin. He is actually something else, and it's quite a discovery. And the kind of stories he tells you, and helps you realize that look a little beyond. So nudging you to look beyond. So I think overall the workshop is good. I think now the work for us begins. Like we said, you kind of mature with age, with experience, with exposure, and you know it all, almost know it. But you somewhere don't bucket it properly. You don't compartmentalize it properly so that you can focus work on it. You don't do that, unfortunately. So this workshop helped me, give it a position, give it a bucket. That one, this is my focus area. 2, I need to work on this because it is aligned to my calling, because it's aligned to my purpose. So the thing about, understanding my purpose and giving it a shape and size and a dimension was very good. And from that, we need to cull out, okay, what is that it's going to make me, go towards my purpose and achieve my purpose. I think that got crystallized. That got concretized, as you say, and certainly changed my perspective, from vagueness to concrete, abstract to reality. %200%. I'm very clear in my mind some 3-4 areas that I need to work for to achieve that vision of mine. Very, very clear. And today, right now, the kind of exercise we are doing, it's really materialized so very well. And I don't think so I have attended any other workshop that has given me that insight. See, if it is my calling, I'll automatically drive my forces towards itself. Suppose in these 2 days, I have been able to determine my calling, then I'll get driven. But suppose in these 2 days, you have pushed me, you have, forced me, and somewhere I have developed this calling, because it's a good, feel-good factor, then I'll anyway not go towards it. It'll kind of fade off in the next few months, few days, few weeks, just kind of fade off. But what I feel, the kind of person that I am, and the kind of, exposure or the experiences that I've gone through, I feel this calling is mine. And you've just helped me realize it. So as far as commitment is concerned, I think if even today, if we don't get up and start walking towards this, then it's a shame on us. Then we are not human beings, and then we are just any bug and an insect on the earth planet, you know. Then we are just like everybody else, the 98% of this world. So it'll be a shame on us if we don't get up and walk. Confident about I have to do something. I'm confident about that. I may have my own journey of, you know, ups, downs, sense of achievement, failures. That's also a process, no? If life was so simple, then we would have achieved this long back. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine about achieving it and not achieving it. I think it's the journey, it's the realization, it's the awareness of me going towards my calling, which will really help me, and which I feel I would like to explore. So I will not like to commit to the confidence. Commitment is there, but to the confidence, I would not like to commit, because if I get confident, then I'll take it for granted. So I'd like to take one step at a time and leap forward. I like to recommend it to everybody. Anybody that I come across, immaterial of industry or no industry, I like to recommend it to my father, I like to recommend it to my boss, I like to recommend it to my managing director, I like to recommend it to a friend of mine, I like to recommend it to everybody. Everybody should go through this journey. These 2 days of journey, everybody should go through. In fact, I've already started talking about it. I spoke to 3 different people. I like to recommend it to my daughter. I think if I'm able to give her this gift at the age of 26, which I'm experiencing at this age of 50, I think I would have given her the education of her life. You know, it's not the masters that she has achieved. It's the calling that she needs to realize, which will be a great achievement. If I am able to do that to her or any other individual on this earth, I think that will be a huge sense of purpose for me achieved. Curious. It has aroused my curiosity, and now I'm really curious to see how am I going to do it.